Alright, so now we filming on a GoPro. I don't really have too much to talk about today. I really do want to speak on how taking a break is important for yourself. That's what I've been on recently. You know, I ain't posting about almost a week. I really just been calling my energy back to self, focusing just on my spirit, my mind, body, and spirit, but you know, really just my head space and my internal worlds and all of that. Making sure I'm providing valuable needs to my mind, not overworking myself, not putting myself in the overload. Sometimes we get so caught up in just work. And that'd be me. That'd be me. I be getting caught up in that shit sometimes. A lot of times, actually. And in the end, it's never good. Because you always end up super tired. You always end up super tired and or feeling like you haven't done enough, not giving yourself enough grace. And really, I just want to speak for myself. Really, just letting y'all know about the shit that I've been going through recently. I ain't trying to be on this bitch every time like shit just be cool and perfect. But yeah, but today I was like, bro, let me just pick up the GoPro, man, and just speak to y'all. You know. Then work. Just been finding a balance with my personal life, with my creativity, you know, YouTube and everything else that I do. And then on top of just real life work, like 9 to 5 shit. Cause sometimes I could just be too caught up in work. By the time I'm done working, I wouldn't be satisfied with how much I can get. How can I basically would only do like 1% of the real life shit that I want to do, or my personal shit like YouTube and everything else that come behind that. I don't want to say too much, but you know, because I'd be so caught up with work, then I'd be tired and like, fuck, I want to at least get more of this done, you know. Sometimes I have to sacrifice my love for YouTube, you know, for real life shit, real life situations. And sometimes I gotta sacrifice the real life situations for the shit that I love genuinely. Because at the end of the day, doing what you love is always gonna put you ahead in life. Rather than doing something that you hate or necessarily just dislike, which will cause stress, confusion, and all of that other stuff. So sometimes you just gotta take the time to reflect, call your energy back, give yourself some grace, give yourself some gratitude, and just dive deep back into the ocean. Get right back to it. Once you gain the clarity, once you find and gain your balance, and you know how you're going to do things, just execute. Don't over plan, don't overcomplicate, just do it. And listen to yourself. If you feel like you actually need a break, take that break. There's nothing wrong with taking. Sometimes taking a break is doing a lot of work. As far as when you're taking a break, you're giving your mind, body, and your breath time to catch up, time to flow. That itself is work. Flowing is work. Because when you learn to flow, you learn to receive and attract. You learn to pay more attention, have a more heightened awareness within your reality. So, yeah, man, we gonna be on this GoPro. We definitely gotta do some hikes with this, for sure. We got more hikes coming soon. And if I let me say, all the way back there, we got mountains. Y'all really can't see it on this GoPro, but it's just mountains everywhere. Nice little scenery, you feel me? Arizona, beautiful, man. Look, if you ain't never come to Arizona, you gotta come. Come to Arizona, man. You get you some beautiful sceneries 24/7. I haven't experienced the summer. They say the summer real hot. We ain't gonna get we ain't gonna get too much into that. But man, that's all I really gotta speak to y'all about today. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and tune in until next time. You feel me? And watch my previous videos as well. I'm starting to actually watch my older videos and learn from them. And I started to realize I should speak slower, or speak less, which will then say more, instead of trying to say a whole lot at one time, or trying to make shit make sense. Because that's not my intentions. I don't care to make shit make sense. It's just, I understand that others I watch and have different perceptions than me. So I try to speak as if, or speak in a sense to where everybody can understand me. But honestly, speaking slower gives you the ability to receive clarity. This is the good thing about solitude. This is the good thing about stepping away from both your personal and work life sometimes, because you gain clarity on yourself and what you need to do internally. We know what we need to do for work. We know what we need to do for our business life. Business and personal life. Excuse me. We already know what we need to do. But sometimes we overindulge into those things and forget what our internal spirit needs, or our internal sources may need. Maybe you dehydrated. Maybe your mind is fogged and clogged up. You're getting a lot of brain fog. Maybe you got too much gas from sitting down all day, eating and not stretching. You know, some of these things you don't realize until it manifests as pain, or as fog, or as some type of dis-ease within the body. It'll show up. You just gotta be paying attention. I went on a whole week and a half journey of just posting. And the day I stopped, the next morning I woke up, my eyes were puffy, because I was on the screen all the time and editing all the time and just making videos consistently. That showed me I needed to excuse me, that showed me I needed to take a step back from technology in general. I wasn't even gonna bring this GoPro with me on today's walk, but something was just like, I gotta speak my mind on this. Maybe other people are struggling with this, or maybe going through the same thing. This shit look like a game, bro. Bro. It's just the way the clouds set up. That shit look crazy. But, you know, just really take the time for yourself, man. We live in a system, in a world to where they strip away the moments that we need. Moments like introspecting and facing the mirror and really being real with yourself and healing yourself. But at the same time, we also live in a world where people are too comfortable with lies and confusion, because a lot of us have the same 24 hours and work 2 jobs, but we can still make this shit work. A lot of us just feel like a lot of us feel like we deserve more than what we put in. Just because you work a job and do things for other people doesn't mean that you deserve a long ass period of rest or a long ass period of celebration. Because those moments when you working your ass off and you put in those extra hours and overtime to stay up all night and work on and finish your projects and work on your craft, even though you got work in the next 6 to 8 hours, man, look, that celebration in the long term run gonna be way better than just that one day off celebration or two. You got a little 2-day weekend off, you want to celebrate because you've been working the whole week. But the goal ain't finished. The project isn't done. Who the hell gonna finish the project? Why you gonna put it to the side for temporary fulfillment, for temporary happiness? Sometimes it's cool to know that you gotta get your feet wet, but the other moments you gotta know you gotta be head first in them waters, just doing the work, just working. You just working. You just working. We gotta have those times like that. We have to, for sure, because that's gonna build dedication. So in all, bro, find your balance, but be real with yourself. And whatever breaks you do take, make sure it's well deserved. Make sure it's well needed. I didn't want to take this break because I'm already too hard on myself. I'm already too hard on myself when it comes to my craft. Until I started having some pain, my eyes got puffy. Like, yeah, I really do need to take the time to take this break. Maybe even celebrate a little bit. Hell, you know, my health was at risk at this point. I ain't trying to be blind. I ain't trying to be blind doing what I love. A lot of what I do, it's a visual. I gotta fucking see. But yeah, y'all, we really just walked this whole block from that gate all the way around. Now we back. About to go ahead and end this video here. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Till next time.